What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back into CFB, where you can see all kinds of college football video game content with me, JC, here today to continue the Coach JC Dynasty series, the final year. We're getting close down to the final days of college football 25 before we hit college football 26, and 4 days now, right? So we're gonna try and finish up this final season. We're 9-0. So to do that, we're going to do a little change here for the final regular season games. Talk about that momentarily. But before I get to that, I want to say I appreciate you checking this out, whether you're watching live or on the playback. And either way you're watching there, if you'll hit that YouTube thumbs up button, help us out a ton with that algorithm. Help us find more college football video game fans like yourself. And if you are one of those and you haven't yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm not only covering news for the game, but I'm going to give a bunch of fun gameplay content once the game releases on Monday. So hit that subscribe button. If you don't get a chance to chat live, throw some thoughts in the comment section. Appreciate those interactions as well. Hey, I see my channel member, Hornets Fan 2011, in the chat. What up, man? Good to see you as always, Hornets Fan. Always appreciate you and appreciate our channel members helping keep this mic recording and that camera rolling. And if you'd like to hit the join button down below or on the YouTube channel homepage, you can get access to bonus college football video game content, including playbook tips, mini schemes, a lot of good stuff I'm going to have for you there once college football 26 drops. So no better time to become a member than now. With that being said, we got to finish up the Coach JC Dynasty series here, year 7, the final season, and to speed up the process, which I'm going to do because 1, we're getting limited on time, and 2, as I showed you guys, this is the weak part of our schedule. Vandy's 2-6, Florida State's 1-7, LSU's 3-5. So 3 teams with losing records. I'm going to just only play offense on this, and if we get ahead, we'll just coast and try and get these done. We'll try and get all 3 of these regular season games done tonight, so we'll be at the conference championship, potentially the playoffs by the next stream. We'll see how it goes. But that's kind of my remedy here, so that we can get this thing wrapped up. Is we're just only going to play offense for these final regular season games. So that's what the plan is. Let's get into it. At home, taking on Vandy. Do offense only, and let's rock. Hornets fan, I know you've been watching some of them college football 26 videos. I've been watching some myself today. Did you see the guy that did there was a guy that did a West Virginia Dynasty playthrough, actually. Which I know it's a work in progress build, so we'll have to wait and see. But for sure, there's going to need to be some roster updates. And also learned that the throwback uniforms West Virginia unveiled for this season are in for the day on release. And the glossy blue helmets that we brought back, or bringing back this year, they'll be in on the first game update. Learned that today as well. But our new field, new turf that we put down, that's in the game. I saw that in the Dynasty playthrough. Can't wait to dive into my WVU Dynasty. That's the first Dynasty series I'm doing on the channel, by the way, for 26 is a Dynasty series as Rich Rod 2.0 era. Yeah, level 56. That's what Rich Rod's level is. I was surprised he wasn't at least 60, Hornets fan, but I'll take it. I mean, personally, I'm not mad that it's a little bit lower than I expected since I'm starting as him in our Dynasty series. I'd like a little room to grow, so I'm cool with that. So, I've got time off of work from Monday through Thursday, so I'm playing that WVU Dynasty series, and I'm going to try and get through a year of it in a day or 2, be lengthy streams, so that then we can start up a Road to Glory series once the game drops as well. And we'll have to try and get a year of both of those done in the first week of release. There's the plan. Hopefully, we'll see.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the
Good ball. Put it right where we need it. All right, I'm out here running my big yapper, getting too excited about 26. I need to zone in here. We're trying to complete an undefeated season. I feel that's how I was last year, Hornets fan. I didn't get home from work until it may have been 9 or 10 that night even. So I missed out on the first few hours last year. Let's go, Hester. Hey, that's a good start right there. Got Hester on the edge. Great blocks, untouched to the end zone. When he gets that much space and he gets a chance to get going, if that was a 96, 97 speed, they wouldn't catch him.
They'll put it in play from their own 30-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion.
Because last year the mistake I made was as soon as they announced the release date, I took off that day from work and like the 7 days after that. And then, of course, it wasn't long after I learned that they were doing the deluxe thing for the early release. So, of course, I got that, but I didn't have that time off work. I didn't have, I took it off for the original release date. So this year, I was smart. I took it off for the early release date all the way through the original release date. And also, on the original release date on the 10th, I'm going to see Superman that night, which I'm hyped about. That comes out on Thursday, a week from today. I'll be watching that right about now, probably. I think I got 7 p.m. showtime next Thursday for Superman. Let's go, Hester. Hey, Hester's going to have a little game right here. 4 carries, 94 yards. Might rest him a little bit.
94 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. This quarterback part
Let's go, Hester. Get the edge. I call Patino Hester. Been focusing on Hester so much this game. I don't know if the mic's picking that up or not, but they're literally letting fireworks off like 2 streets over from where I'm at. It sounds pretty loud to me. I'll tell you that much.
That's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Yeah, I'm about 3/4 the way through that WVU Dynasty.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
Trying to hit a little slot trail. I do too. Dynasty looks like it's really going to be a lot of fun for this fan. I agree with you. Ah, bad pass. That's on me.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust.
We got Isaac on the edge. Should be 6. Oh no, I couldn't cut inside of him. I thought I was going to be able to. That's all right. We got third down here. Let's let Patino run it in, shall we?
Let's see if they can finish the deal. Using his feet.
Oh, we didn't make it. We're going. Turbo, no huddle. Turbo, no huddle, go right back to him, Patino. There he is. That time he got in. Beautiful. Just like we drew it up. Let's go a little cross wheels. I'm telling you, I found some really good plays that I like. I was looking through those playbooks earlier. Can't wait to make my custom playbook. And there's some actually really good plays in West Virginia's new playbook with Richard, actually. I was looking at it that I like.
It's complete to the right.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
I got a flag down anyways, but we're going to get moved the sticks, though. Well, we got a penalty.
Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, we should be able to coast in the second half of this thing. We can put one on the board here.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
We got 744 penalty yards on the year. That's incredibly crazy.
Motion from the offense. Wants to throw on second down.
But it wasn't nobody over there. I just threw it to him as quick as I could. Hope they didn't throw it too late to where he got up on that safety too far.
After that completion.
Send him deep post here. Deep post.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he
hey, astronomical. Good to see you, bro.
After the misfire now on second down.
Oh, we got him.
He's not afraid to go deep.
Just don't ever throw him. Perfect. Let's go. Just to let you know, found out that formation subs won't work on custom playbooks. That's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of, man. And that's definitely probably like going to be my only negative point on the game. And I don't understand why they do that, because, I mean, literally they had it on 14, so you know they could do it. I hope they fix that on 27. I really do. That's going to be the only downside that I know of thus far. But the thing is, whatever
left side.
playbook.
Throws
Oh,
into
shit.
double coverage,
I should
and
have
it's
aggressive
picked
caught
off.
that, but I'm over here running my
Looking
mouth.
for more room.
Let him get back in the game.
And he was
But
trying to chart a course on
what
that.
I think I'm going to plan to do, because we're going to look through the playbooks now, and I've been doing that a little bit, is
First down
just
here with
using
time for
whatever
maybe one
playbook,
more play
like
until the
formations that I feel like I'm going to put in my playbook, finding a playbook that has
Wasting
most of
no
those
time
in that
throwing on this
playbook,
drive.
because then I can set my playbook as that team's playbook in Dynasty, since I can't set it as my custom, and I'll at least have formation subs for some of the subs, you know, the formations that are in my custom playbook then, by doing it that way. That's like the only way to circumvent it slightly, but yeah, you'll never have that full access now, which sucks. That sucks bad.
Another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
I feel you, Hornets fan. I think I'm gonna go Jalen Henderson. I like a little speed, more speed at QB, and I know he's gonna be a little bit faster. We're gonna go for it right here.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time.
Didn't get it.
They stop him
Hey,
short.
they've got a couple good stops right there with that pick and then that hold right there. They got back in the game, I'll tell you that much.
Here's this offense with a fresh
Need to get
set of
Hester back
downs.
on the edge.
They'll go to the toss. Now after that
That's on
run,
that.
they're in pretty
Yeah,
good
hold on,
shape at the
Astronomical. I'll drop the link for you
Quick timeout call by
in the
the
chat
offense
and
after the play.
so you can look at the play.
This offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be
Pull
physical.
that up real
They wanted
quick.
to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this
There it is.
defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
There go the link in the chat right there. That's got the. You can look through all the 26 playbooks team by
On
team.
second down, wants to throw it.
Oh, he dropped it.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, missed opportunity on offense.
I'm either
QB
going to
receiver
start
just
with
out
West
of
Virginia's
shape.
playbook as my base, or
This
Penn
is where you
State
make
is
the
the
money
one I'm
on the
thinking right
drive.
now.
Ball
But
at the 30, it's third and
uh,
short.
haven't
Quarterback
fully
checking
decided
off.
yet.
Quickly complete. He will step
Probably
out of
Penn
bounds, but
State
not
is the one I'm
before
thinking of
the
using as my
pickup
base.
and a
Georgia
first down
Tech's a
for
good
this
option too,
offense.
though, because I know I have a lot of base
Early
formations in
completion
there
for
as
this
well.
dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built
We got
around
2
his ability
timeouts,
to throw
30
the football,
seconds here
and
before
that's
the
why
half.
He's one of the best in all of college football.
And he'll step out
Is
of
that holding?
bounds after a very
Of
productive
course
play.
it is. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Why the hell wouldn't it be?
Holding penalties, the ultimate.
Yeah,
drive
Henderson's
killer.
going to
We'll
be
see
good,
if it
Hornets fan,
costs
on,
this
especially on the
offense
game. Now, in real life, Nico might get the nod, but on
Looking
the
for a
game, I think
productive
Henderson's
play
going to be
on
pretty
first
nice.
down.
I mean, but with formation subs, you could even do, 2 QB system. No problem, Astronomical. Yeah, I just found that out, I think last night. I've been looking through them
He'll pull it
last
on the
night and
read.
today a little bit.
Still on his feet at the 45. Hard-hitting tackle. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Man, that dude just hits the gas and just goes. How nice is it as an offensive coordinator to have a quarterback that you can run just like a tailback? And you got a tailback in the backfield.
See if we
with
can
him
make
all the
something
time,
shake.
And he can throw so
Hester
many
on that
options,
wheel
but you
might
just see
break.
the
That's the
speed
way
when
they're-
he hits the gas.
And they got a single
and it
high
is really
safety.
nice.
If he's not going to, then all those routes are going to pull for Haywood. One of the two.
He's looking for a man on
It's
second
the latter
down.
of the two.
He's right
That's
on
all I needed to
target.
move the chain, so I go no huddle right
And
here.
they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Take a shot to
Running out
Isaac.
of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before going for it all.
Oh, get there, son. Let's go. That 98 speed pays off. Woo, let's get it. That's big. That probably put it away for
Line
us.
gets set, first down. Goes to the option.
Holding again. I was trying to just
He's
slide
brought
because the
down,
holding
but
didn't
there's
want
a
me to get hit.
flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Native Dragon, I know, man. I think that's what one thing I was talking about is I don't know if because a lot of the videos coming out there say that's a work in progress build, but I don't know if that's in regard to the roster, if the roster is going to change any, or if that's pretty much the roster we're going to see on release. If so, then I definitely would expect a big changed to West Virginia's roster on the first game update because there's several transfers that I saw that were
And I think
missing.
the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him
other
be
stuff,
so great all throughout the season. How do you
They got
finish?
Darren Lewis
And how do you
playing
finish
corner on that
decides if you
build.
win
He's a
that
safety
big trophy at
among
the end of the year?
some other
He's in
things.
the
So.
Heisman running late
They
in
did
the
that
season.
last year
I
too.
bet
They
you
had
he'll get a
KK
lot of
Tarney
touches today.
playing corner, and he was a
Couldn't get him
safety.
blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
Got him.
Makes the catch. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay
All right,
in
come on,
zone
man.
or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
He gets the job done.
That's the only that's the only thing that bothers me is some of the fake players. You know, they put on the roster. It's like, 'cause especially now, because they only put what 85 players on the game rosters, I think, and there's 100-some players like on rosters in general now. So it's like y'all can easily get all the real
Trying to
players
find
for
his
this.
man on first down. Unleashes one deep.
Ah, I thought he
And he
should go
got
up
a
and get it.
hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
All right,
And I know most
time to go back to
offensive coaches,
history.
They're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing that.
Oh, we got numbers on the edge, it looks like.
They're looking to
Nope,
get the edge
didn't
with
get the
this one on
blocks.
the toss.
Didn't get the blocks.
Had to work to pick
Cashman
up
missed
three
his
down
block.
to the 33-yard line.
And you know what? Hester's got a little wear and tear. He's had enough of a game. We're going to milk this thing out anyways. Let's get him out of here for now. Let's get him out of here. I'll need to take him out as the third down running back too, probably. Because he's still going to be in right here. Oh, well, I'm going to go to the air anyways. Let's go smash. Let's run a little smash
Now
concept.
facing a 3rd and long.
Hey, I don't blame you. I love them rivalry games. Hornets, I love them rivalry games. I wouldn't blame
From
you
the
putting
gun,
them on
wants
there.
to pass.
Shoot.
He
I had to
took
dig,
it.
but I didn't have enough time to get it to him.
Deliver the
I am
football.
not
It's
punting from
incomplete
here.
and fourth
I will
down's
kick a
coming.
long field goal and miss
Got to
it
give the
before I punt
defense
from
credit
there.
on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
What a
Oh.
disappointment.
If I'd have had max power, he probably would have hit that thing. That's on me. All right, we need to go chew clock on these boys and just get this win out. I'm out here playing
Here
around too
comes
much.
that Alabama offense. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Yes, sir. Move the chains,
That
run the clock.
scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead now.
I like it.
You know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this
Oh, yeah, I
offense.
forgot protected rivals are in. I'll probably go definitely Pitt for West Virginia in that Dynasty.
You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
That's
Here's
right.
his
We're going to take it to the
offense with a
4th.
fresh set of downs.
About to be in the 4th.
The back goes in motion.
How much time?
Quick completion
Yeah, it's
to
only
the
taking
right.
about 20 minutes.
He's
It'll take
right
about 20,
off,
25
but
minutes
not
per
before
game. Yeah, we can get the regular
Alabama
season done doing it this way.
for a first down.
Then we'll go back to regular format when we get to the playoffs and such.
Alabama recently, they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to
Swing it
waver
out to
is
Isaac.
how explosive
Let
the
him get
offense has
loose.
been, and the big reason is
Oh,
because of the efficient play
that's the
they've
only
had
thing. He got the
consistently
98
year in,
speed, but he
year
doesn't
out
have the best
at the
acceleration.
quarterback
Takes him a
position as well.
second to
They
get there.
recruited extremely well. They coach these guys
Where he had to hit
up.
that cut
This
in.
is a guy
Couldn't
who
get back to
loves
top
football,
speed.
loves
Just
the
get away
X's and
right there.
O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
So Alabama takes the lead.
Yeah, me. I hope so too, Hornets fan. I hope so too. Appreciate you, bro.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
So Oklahoma's number 2, bro. I swear, I want to meet UCF in the playoffs or in the Natty so bad. That'd be like literally the perfect end. My former team, that'd be so crazy. Let's go with the little guard tackle option.
He'll start the drive here with first
I
down
miss
to
the Big
open
East
this
too, man.
period.
Dragon. That was definitely the good old days.
From the gun to give.
I should have cut inside probably.
Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him
It's
one
all right.
to the 14. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Fast motion from the offense. A designed run for the quarterback.
Y'all want to block?
Really nice stop there from this
No?
senior leader.
No, you don't?
This
Okay.
offensive line, they just got to hold
Seems
their
like you don't.
blocks a little bit
No, we got
longer.
history
This
back there.
offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him
Good
a
block.
little crease,
Thank you.
he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get
Shout
it
out to
done.
Isaac for that block on the
They get
edge.
him
That's what I'm
stopped
talking
at
about.
the 2, but it'll be first and goal on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
That's just one corner over there on that side.
They'll use the running game on first and goal.
Handing it off in there.
And he takes
Letting
it out.
Chosen little weave action get up in that end zone. Oh yeah, that's ball game. That's ball game, boys. Let's roll.
Winning those individual
2 games left in the regular season, the final regular season for Coach JC. Nice win over Vandy.
And I love when teams go out and play.
Tino player of the
like it's
game
sudden
again.
death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for
467.
the national
Held them
championship.
218. Held them to 52
You
yards on
wouldn't
the
know that
ground.
watching this
We ran
winning
for
team.
228, threw for
Tremendous
239. Hey,
effort,
that's
tremendous
balance.
execution.
That's
I love
balance.
competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive
Yeah,
teams
did have the
that
one pick,
they
but
know
good
that
game
their
other than
job is
that
to
because he
go out
also
and get
ran
it
for
done, no
57.
matter
Hester
where you
144
put it in the parking
and
lot.
only gave him like 11 carries. I'd like to give him around 10, 11 carries in these final 3
That's
games.
gonna
Let him
do it
rest
for
a
us
little
from
bit.
here for Jesse
Good game for
Palmer,
Isaac.
Dave
Good game for
Pollock, I'm
North,
Reese
who
Davis,
came on
and
late
this has
season.
been
Told you
another
guys he was going to.
presentation of EA Sports
And
College
2.5
Football.
sacks for Reeves. He's trying to catch up to LeCount. They may be close again now after he had 2.5 that game. GG. Thank you, Native Dragon. GG indeed. Yeah, I like that they upped the coach level to 100 too. It's a nice touch. Can't wait. Just can't wait for Monday to dive in on that. And now we got Florida State, I believe. A little non-con game here late in the season. SEC Player of the Week, Reeves with those sacks. Yeah, they're 2-7. We're on the road though. A quick update of the Heisman watch. Hey, a guy I recruited, and then 2 of my guys at Bama. Well, 2 guys I recruited technically because I recruited Hester. He's a true freshman. Patino is already here, but you know, I won a Heisman with him when I was at UCF. I recruited him. Patino won the Heisman last year, and I recruited Hester. So not too shabby. Not too shabby for old Coach JC. See if the bracket's still holding up. Yep, we're still. See, I hope it holds like that because I want UCF on the opposite side of us, so that way we can potentially play them in the Natty. That would be perfect. All right, let's get it. Let's get this regular season done. We gotta get Coach JC's final season wrapped up, man. Let's go.
Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking
Oh
underneath this
man, I
guy.
want to hit him on that crossing route. Oh, it worked. Let's go.
Going up top
But
on
we're just gonna
first
take the
down.
quick check down.
Got
Keep
his
it
man
simple.
quickly.
Keep it simple
important
here
for a
early,
ranked team
especially on the
going
road.
into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes,
Go ahead
reason
and
to
we
believe.
wanna quiet
and
the
don't
crowd,
give
we
the
wanna jump
fans
on these
reason to
boys.
get jacked up and excited. Come out early. Be
Ah,
in a
wrong read.
business.
Flag
And
anyway.
the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this
Damn
might
it,
be
man.
doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They say you could call holding on every play.
All right.
Well, they did on that one.
Did I make adjustments? Yeah, okay, I did. Let's go to a little orbit
You can
motion with the
barely
counter.
hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
Ah,
Pulls and fires
seal
it
the
complete to
edge, seal
right.
the edge, man.
Didn't pick up a lot
Seal
there,
the
moving
edge.
forward just
Got
a
a
few.
lot of daylight
How
there.
nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot?
Ooh,
You're matching him up
little
against
RNS 590
linebackers,
Texas.
safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third
them boys
best
hyped up.
cornerback. This
Crowd
guy
hyped
is
up out there.
virtually uncoverable.
Throws to
Bad
the
pass.
wideout.
Ooh, got lucky he didn't
And
pick
the
it.
incomplete pass on third down, but there is a
That's a
flag
punt it away.
on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll
I'm gonna
decline
say
the
if they
penalty
take the
here
whole,
and
if they
let the
accept
results
that
that
one,
way
something's wrong.
stand. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Slips through the line. They make the stop, but
Thought he was gonna
there
cut
is
across
a
the field,
penalty
not have been in
marker
trouble if he
down. Let's
did.
see what the call is.
We'll take that.
So the decision has.
Now, did I not already have this set? I could have sworn I did. Let's try something different.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders
Got a
of
little
this
mesh
place,
action
trying
to
to help
North and
their
Hayward.
defense.
Got Isaac on the post. Hester on the wheel. See if something shakes here.
To the air on
We'll
first
just
down.
hit North.
He looks
Take
that
the
one in
easy.
nicely.
Take the easy yards.
He's brought
Could have
down
had Hester
solid.
maybe
Picked up a
deep,
little
but
bit short of the first down.
we're out on the field. We didn't really have time
That's
to
a
sit
good
there
job
and
by
wait
the
on it.
drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot,
They're just
making it
they're
easy for
playing
his quarterback.
off.
Really
I'll take these little check
confident
downs
throw and
all
catch
day.
there.
I'll dink and
Big
dunk them down the
pickup,
field if
and
I
they
need
have
to.
a first down. The transition of
Matter of
Alabama
fact, let's just try a little
quarterbacks over
swing
the years
pass with
has
the way
been
they're
fascinating,
defending
from the
things.
dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to
Get
spread
Isaac
it out,
outside
to
here. There we
Heisman
go.
winner. I mean,
So
that's
look,
how
I mean,
much this
I'm 8
offense
9 yards
has
down the field
changed
before
and
the
evolved,
touchdown.
and they're going to
I'll
be
just dink and
aggressive,
dunk.
and they're going to
Just
score
gonna dink and
points
dunk till
in
it
this
opens
new age
up, and
era.
once they pull up and I
Offense
see
in
them
an
pull
empty
up,
set.
that's when we're gonna go over the top.
He'll just keep slinging it. Got it
Just
in
tell
the
me,
middle
just
of
dink and
Hester.
dunk right there, a
And
little
they
shallow
wrap him
screen.
up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Nice
Pivot
job by the
in,
running
we got
back,
two
catching
whip
the
routes right
football
here.
and understanding where the
See how
first
they're still
down
playing
marker
things?
was. I gotta go get that first down.
Yep,
He
got
did a nice
Hayward.
job
No,
with
we
it.
don't. That was good.
Gets it out
Hey,
fast.
good bluff by the
And he
corner.
was
He
fortunate
they
not
act like
to
he was
lose
going on man
yardage on
coverage,
that play,
following
able
that
to
dig.
wedge it back to
They
the line of
played me.
scrimmage. Offense with
That
jumbo
played me right into a
personnel.
mistake too.
On second down, looking to throw.
Oh, there we go. We got Cashman.
Setting up the screen.
Little truck stick action.
And he
Oh.
won't quite get there, but boy, after
Marked him
that
short.
pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Oh, look at this
They
guy.
have work
Look
in
over here on
front
the
of them
wide side of the
third and
field.
short from
My
the
man is
42.
15 yards off. That means a quick audible. And know what we coming with?
Off the
Of course
RPO,
there's a
quick
flag.
throw to the right. They make the
Easiest
stop, but
20
there is
yards
a
I've ever
flag on
had,
the
and of
field.
course
We'll
there's a
see what
flag.
that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back
Nice,
10
Hornets
yards. We'll
fan.
replay the down.
Getting people into the college football video game. That's what I'm talking about. It's God's work right there. It's the Lord's work. 3rd and 10 and we're running.
Looking for room.
Because you know what? We're going to catch them off guard. 4th and manageable. Gives us to where we're going to go for it. I wouldn't be surprised to see Isaac spring on this drag with how they've been defending drags.
On 4th down, they'll pass
Oh
for it.
my gosh, he was
The
wide
incomplete
open.
pass ma-
Wow. I haven't seen many batted balls at the line on this game either. That's rare. Super rare. Wow. Had exactly what I
Offense
thought I'd
getting
have
set for
too.
first down.
Just literally threw it off my lineman. That's insane.
Trying to get the corner.
Oh,
And there were no creases
couldn't quite. Just couldn't quite make it.
or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
You know, I think a big part of
But we
this
got
isn't
them coming up
necessarily
now.
scoring a
We got them
touchdown
coming
on that play,
downhill
but you're
now.
just trying to get
We'll
your
take a
offensive
shot here
line in
soon.
the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Might take
He's
it right
gonna
here.
pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield.
I was hoping to
Tester.
get a first down there
He
and take it
brought
on
down,
like the
but he
first or
went
second down.
backwards after that
But we need a
completion.
third.
Not the
We
way
need a
they had it
conversion
drawn up.
anyways.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback,
Let's
I'm
not just go to
trying
the sticks. Let's go
throw the ball
beyond
to
the
my
sticks
playmaker.
here.
Make this a manageable
We're looking for
third down.
Hayward.
It's something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Nope, but we got the check down.
3rd and
Couldn't
long,
get the
and he'll
marker
try to
though.
throw for
Hey,
it.
they defended that well.
Quickly
They defended that
complete.
well. I'll give it to them.
And sure, tackling
Tell
there
you
to
what, they're
keep him
playing
from
good
getting to
defense
the
right
front.
now. We might get upset on the road to a what are they? 2-7? Yeah, 2-7 squad. But luckily they can't get in the end zone. Minute 28, 2 timeouts. Let's go to work.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I got too
He
eager.
wants to throw.
I got too eager.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat.
All I had to do was just wait another half second.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
Oh, get through there, Patino. Yes. Yes. A lot of green. That's what I'm talking about.
He'll pull it
I
down
just knew if I
and
could
run.
get past that initial wave, but it was hairy.
He's
It was
finally
hairy trying to get out of
stopped
there
a big
now.
play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
You
All
can
right.
tell he saw
Let's
that
get it.
grass open up, and he was not handing that football off.
Oh,
he
we
was
got
taking
Isaac.
it himself.
Yes,
His eyes
sir.
got enormous. Chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
And he
All right, we're
almost
gonna put
ran
something in the
away
end
from
zone this
everybody
drive.
on that one. A huge pickup on
Feel
that
it coming.
play. Finally, this offense starting to
Man,
show a little juice.
every
They got
time we
1st
get
and 10.
something going, they
Now
gotta
the
put
toss.
the flags
He's
out on
brought
the
down, but
field. A
there's
little bit
flag
of
on
yellow
the field.
laundry
Let's
out
see
here.
which way that's going to go.
Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
We'll
Okay.
repeat the previous down, but this
Well, I guess
time
we
the
may as
offense
well
has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Put the ball in the speedster's hands, huh? Put the ball in Isaac's hands, huh?
Line gets set, 1st down.
Exactly a minute to go till the half. And my man's about to take off for 6
Touch pass
with a
on the jet
penalty.
sweep.
Yeah, he hit me. He hit me for no reason when there's a penalty on the
Big
field.
pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Yeah, Hornets fan. That's true. I can tell you that from covering it on
Just an obvious holding call
on,
there, one that just
my
kills
other
an
channel, Country
offense's
Roads
momentum.
webcast, that we have 6 or 7 senior corners, I think. But
Wideouts all
in
lining
real
up
life,
in
we
a
have
bunch.
multiple underclassmen there below them on the game. They just have like all the seniors and hardly any of the underclassmen, except for like a fictional player
They want to throw it.
on that roster.
Coming after
Like I
it.
said,
It
they
is
said that's a work in progress build.
hit
Maybe when
hard
the
as he released
real
the
one
ball
comes
on
out,
that
it could be
first down
different.
pass,
That's what I'm
and it
hoping.
never
If
had a
not, they'll
chance.
definitely fix
The
that on
offensive
the
line's
roster
gotta
update, the
give him
first
at least a
game
little bit
update
of time
there.
to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Yeah, his
A little
penalties
pre-snap eye candy
done
for the
screwed us all
defense.
up, man.
Receiver looks it in. It's
Just let the clock
complete.
run because I don't
They
want
make
them to get
stop,
the ball
but not
back at any
before he
time
takes
now.
a chunk
That's
out
the
of
kind
what
of
they need to
situation we're
move
in
the
now.
sticks.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Switch up. Nope.
Better find
Okay,
the air
not gonna let
blocks.
me
Here
argue with it.
comes the noise.
Lovely.
Backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
That should get us a field goal, though. We're gonna wind it down in the half with the field goal. Try to make it 6-3. It would be 6-6. That was this game against that field goal, wasn't it? Or was that the other game? I can't even remember. What was this game?
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And this one is anything but
Missed it.
routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right.
I got in a hurry. At that time, I had the
The
power,
attempt is
and
no
I missed the
good.
accuracy. Last time, I had the accuracy, didn't get the power. Got the stop though to start the 3rd quarter that we needed. All right, we need to put some points on the board here. Let's make a play. Let's do something here. Let's do something here.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this
Bro, we
offensive
can't get nothing
coordinator, David, he's having
loose
to go
right now. This is
deep into
crazy.
the playbook
How's
just
this
to
team
try to
2-7
generate a
with
first
their
down.
defense
Well,
playing
and
like
the
this?
good thing is there's not a
Better than
ton of
anybody's
game
played me
pressure
all
'cause the
year.
other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, then something can start to build. And I can't
Let's
tell you
try
how
an
much
option,
I
because
love
I'm
seeing
telling you, it's probably full down territory
being
right
willing
now.
to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't
I should have kept it. I thought that dude was going to come through. Damn it. Wrong read by me.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You've got to go execute your assignment. That
Can't
corner
believe I
should
did
have
that.
been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down
Look at
failure
this.
and will
Look at
try
this.
for a second time in this one.
Oh, we might have Hester.
Quarterback checking the play.
Oh, come on. Let him give it. Yes. All right. Beautiful.
They're throwing
Nope,
for
what we
it
got
on
north.
fourth down. He puts a lot of
Secure
air
catch it.
down
Do
the
not drop it.
sideline.
Thank you.
Brings it down on the right side.
Thank you
And they
for giving me
finally
the
make
lead.
tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Fans are bringing the noise.
Hester
on
ended up being the
first and
decoy
goal.
right there. North got
And he's
loose.
loose and
And
he'll
Patino punches it in. As it should be. And now is when we take over the game. Now is when we take over the game. Lights out.
First down for this
Had fun
offense.
playing with you in the first half, Florida State, but now we got to go ahead and go to 11-0
Sweep to
right
the
quick.
right. Just what
There we
they
go.
were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
So I'm talking about good start to the drive.
Well, this guy has
Keep it
exceeded
rolling.
all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd be
Nah,
the
the sliders are
I
up
don't think
astronomical.
anybody expected him to
Here
be
in the
the
final
Heisman
season,
race. This late in the
where we won
season,
we won
as a
4 straight
true
natties on
freshman,
Heisman,
he's
so I want to
just
make a
special.
bit of a challenge in the final season. So we're using a slider set,
Again,
which
the
actually
defense
the slider set has them even higher. I had to turn them down to, I think it's like 55 and 53 each because they were both literally like almost every play. It was unplayable.
That pass is
So that's the
in,
only adjustment I
complete,
made
and
to
they
the
might
slider
be
set,
fortunate
but
it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Cashman, there he goes.
Midfield, he's got room.
I'd say the hardest part about this slider set though is the 85 speed parity. Makes it hard to break away, hard to get the corner at times.
This is a top
And I got some
25
fast
offense in
guys,
college
too.
football, and I like what they do. That they can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so
I feel you, Hornets. I know a lot of
successful
people love Ultimate Team. It's not really my thing. I don't really get into it. I mean, I did try it last year just because I wanted to get some of the players. I ended up getting Pat White, Gino. Never did get Tavon, but
because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big
down at the one.
Not a lot of space
I marked him short.
in
I
there
gotta
to
hand
run.
it to
I
my
like
man.
getting the
He's
ball
got to
in
get that
front of him. You
touchdown.
toss it out there, your running back,
We'll
he gets
pitch
out
it to
there
him, matter of
faster.
fact.
We've got a positive game.
Oh, of course
Still a
he's not
couple
in.
plays here left, too.
In that
On
case,
first and goal, let's
it's
see
the big
if
boy, man.
Alabama
Let's
can
get to
get
him
it
with
in
the
the
gut.
end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run.
There we go. Thank you. Oh, they answered. They answered. Okay. What's the count? 14 all? All right.
First
Got
down.
a tie
here for
game
the
heading into
offense.
the fourth. 4's up, guys. 4's up. 4's up.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to go up top on first down.
Oh, man.
He's
It
gonna
was,
take
I
off.
wasn't what I wanted.
They wrestle him to
Wasn't
the
what I
ground, but he's
wanted,
got
but
plenty for a
Just
first
had
down.
to take off.
This is why
Didn't have time to sit there and wait on, go through those progressions and collapsing on you.
Because he can do that.
Albrecht.
He drops back,
I ain't
he's
gone to
supposed
Albrecht in a
pass, but
while.
you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and
Nope.
pick him up and put him down. And I'm
Looking for the end zone.
Nope, not quite. Out of bounds.
And they won't make the connection going for the big
I was
play.
nervous throwing it as late as I
Nice
did
job by the
anyways,
defense
but
there, taking all
it's
throws
like
away from
third
the
to him,
quarterback.
third
He had
away.
nowhere to put
Then
that
it was really
football
that much of a
in the
difference at that
field to
point.
play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Let's try this here.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again
To
on
the short
second
side, a
down.
little sprint whip smash action.
He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket.
Bad pass.
And it's intercepted. Oh,
I should have hit
what
the
a
first
fake.
read on the whip route. I got greedy. We got it right back at least though. At least my defense is playing good because I'm playing like shit on offense this game. This is definitely like far and away my worst offensive game of the season. Came in here taking them lightly with their 2-7 record, you know.
Boy, they hope this next drive is
So
more
don't let me
productive
audible?
after throwing a pick
Surprised, but
last
that's a
time,
good
Jesse.
one.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go
Move
out
the
and
chains.
refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people
Now
do
let's
that
go to
better
the
than
ground
others, but
game.
you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They'll snap this
See if we
one
can
from
get
the
Hester
30 on
loose here.
first and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Trying to turn the corner.
Oh yeah, that should be 6. That should be 6.
He's got space.
Nah, I had to cut inside that
Defense
block.
is there to
I
make the
really
stop,
didn't because he
and he's
pancaked
got
him,
the
but
first down, and they'll
If I'd have kept going, it would have been 6, but I didn't know he was going to pancake his ass. Thought he was just going to block him, and I was going to cut inside on him.
But he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Chosen on the swing. Hayden on the spot.
Taste taking the lead in
Isaac
the
on
fourth
that.
quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly.
There we go.
He's looking to throw.
Get that block, 79. Thank you. Gets me down right there in striking distance. So we can let Patino punch it in.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time
I don't know. They got 2 guys out there. I mean, they do have these 2 slot guy, a slot guy and a safety there. They could come down, but I'm going to take my chances that Hester can get in. And it works. Let's go. Let's go. Take the lead in the 4th, baby. And the defense holds again. And that should do it. Dang, we're going to need it because we didn't even hit the extra point.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They
Oh,
have the clock
hit
on
the
their
edge, hit the
side
edge.
and a chance
Oh,
perhaps to
that's
pull
speed
out the
parity,
lead.
man. You can't get
And
around
he's
it. You
ridden
can't
to
do
the
it.
ground, but there's also a flag
There's a
down.
block in the
Let's
back.
check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Oh, nice Hornets fan. I'll have to
First
check
down
that
here
one
with
out after I
time
get
for
done
maybe
here
one more play
tonight.
until the 2-minute warning.
Make me some
Wide
food
out
and
in
watch
motion.
some college football 26 stuff.
Out of the gun, looking to throw.
Oh, I had
moving
him.
out
I
of
just
the
didn't have the
pocket.
time.
He'll get rid of it.
No!
And it's picked off.
It's going to be
That's
pick
the throw
6,
they
too.
desperately needed.
Oh, thank God we called
And
it.
they
I might have to do this play-by-play right now because I might have to jump in on this. Nope. Ferreira got it done without me. What a dog. Good shit, Ferreira. 1 first down, and we got the dub. I can't believe Florida State played us like this.
productive play on first
Patino's
down.
worst game of the season, our worst offensive game of the season.
They'll run it to keep the
Tip of the
clock
cap
moving.
to Florida State. Stay
He'll
in
take
bounds.
4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Stay in bounds.
Timeout
Matter of
called
fact,
there by the
if you
defense,
run back to the-
desperate get the ball back
run
and
back to the
save as
field
much time as
side here.
possible. They're in
There's more
control of the
grass to
clock
work
as
with.
they're
That way, no
Fred,
matter
you'd
what,
have
he's
to
at least
expect
going to stay in
another run
bounds.
here on 2nd and 6. Powers through the defender. Tackle is made after the first
That
down.
should do it. We'll run one more
Defense
play, and
uses
then
a
we'll need it
timeout
out.
quickly trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Let's keep it simple here. Just don't do nothing crazy. And a little simple inside
They'll
zone. And
snap it from the 36.
yeah, the
They've
home
got a
field
first
advantage
down.
went crazy this game, Native. For sure, bro. For
The
this 2 and
inside
17
handoff.
to hang like this,
We'll
give me
him a
our worst
couple
game of
on
the
that one.
season.
2nd and 8 coming
Yeah.
up.
it
Quick
definitely had an
timeout
effect.
called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time
I barely
as
had
possible
300
for their
yards, I
offense.
think.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball
Let me
game,
see.
right at the end, you need the clutch
Yeah,
plays.
332 is
These
all I
guys
had.
deliver.
Dang.
You can't
Luckily,
teach
my
that
defense
shit.
showed up,
You
helped
have
them
to
25 yards
focus
rushing and
and
204
roll,
total.
but they can't. Great job by the
Tino's
team.
worst game of the
Staying
season as
focused,
well.
understanding it's a
2
close
picks.
battle. Win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their
North,
veins. and you
decent
could tell
game. They
there's
held Isaac.
tremendous
They held
leadership on
Haywood.
this football team.
Yeah,
Guys
we
can
didn't do
step
nothing
up,
in
and in the
offense. It's
huddle,
crazy.
they can make sure
All right,
that
one more game in the regular season, though. Let's complete this thing. Let's go 12-0, Coach JC. Oh, you can pre-download it Saturday, Hornets fan? I figured it'd be Sunday. Oh, even better. All right, final game. Well, we got a bye week, and then we got to advance the final game. But I think it's... Did I say it was LSU? I think I said it was LSU. Final game of the regular season. Yep, here we are. 5 and 6 LSU. We got them at home. It's a rivalry, but we're at home this time. So hopefully, it doesn't happen like it did against Florida State this time. We'll see if that affected Patino. Yeah, dropped Patino down a little bit in the Heisman race. But him and Hester both still up there. That's nice. All right, let's get the final regular season game in, boys. Let's go ahead and roll the tide to a 12-0 season, shall we? Feel pretty nice for Coach JC's final year if we can pull off 12-0. Especially with some of those games there in that middle portion, man. That was crazy, wasn't it? Number 10, Notre Dame. We were down 26-0. Had to come back from that one. Then we played number 10, Texas. Ended up pulling that one out at the end. Then we played number 5, Texas A&M. Ended up pulling that one out at the end. Then we played number 2, Oklahoma, and literally pulled that one out in the final seconds by 1 point. One of those was an overtime game in there. I can't remember which one of those it was.
As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
All right.
Sports College Football, Reese Davis with
Let's
you
do it.
alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
I forgot to change it. So let's do it that way. Oh, good stuff. We started with the turnover. Great start.
On
Let's try and
first
roll
down,
this
here comes
time,
this
shall we?
offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
There we go.
Grabs it in the middle.
Let's go ahead and put some pressure on him right here. Hit him with an
Tide trying
up-tempo
to pay
start
off
to the
this
game.
red zone trip.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver.
Yes, sir. Keep it,
involved,
Patino.
get him
Go ahead.
involved early.
Go
So
ahead,
here they
Patino.
are.
Got some room.
Let's go.
To the goal line.
Keep rolling on him. Keep rolling on him. Same exact play.
Alabama pushing the tempo.
We're handing it off.
A first down run on
Let's
the
go.
doorstep. And he
Yep. Much better start to this game. Much better start to this game.
The offense set for a first down play.
Gonna
He's
keep
gonna
LSU out of a
pass.
bowl game, son. They're gonna finish the year 5 and 7.
And he never had
He's
a
all over
chance.
that
As
screen,
soon as
man.
he
It's good
caught it,
defense.
the defense was right there.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the
All
ground
right.
incomplete. And a lot of thrillers in the history of this
Tell you
series.
what,
but last
boys, we
year,
gotta get
1-1
something
as
going
the
here.
Tide rolled easily.
It was a beatdown, and it was replayed over and over on the TVs all throughout the facility. LSU, Jesse, had a year to think on that.
They sure did, and that Crimson
Ooh,
Tide blowout.
It made me
was
nervous because the
These are
timing with the
two programs that are
running back
consistently
coming on the
competing
wheel, I was so
for the
scared that
same
guy was going to break
five-star
off of there
athletes across the
and
board.
either
That's
break
a
that
big
up or
reason
pick
why
it.
this game means so much.
But we'll take
The
it.
Tide with the 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Receivers often will run
Try and
their
finish
route
this thing
based on
12
a
and 0,
side
boys.
adjustment.
Come on. Patino to Isaac.
Pulls and throws off the RPO.
6 yards, 5 yards. We'll take
Immediately
it.
after the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots.
Can we get Haywood loose right here for a tutty?
Defense has got
Can
to
we
keep
get
an
Haywood
eye
loose
on
for a
where this
tutty?
guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Nope.
They
But we
keep
got our
attacking
man right
through
here on
the
the
air.
out. That's the thing. They can cover both of those,
A
man.
quick
One of those is
tackle
going to be
made, and he's
loose.
got Freddie for the
One of
first
those is
down.
going to get a little loose.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He
Throw a
can't
little
be
ground
peeking
game
to the
action here
outside, giving the
to
defender
Hester.
an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes
He's got a
right
lane. He's
downfield.
going to finish the
He had
drive
no
with
idea
6.
where he was.
Headed to the end zone.
Yes,
And he
sir.
rolls into the house.
Had a feeling. Had a good feeling with how they was playing that thing.
Here comes the offense on first down.
I want the wheel from Hester, actually.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
Well, go ahead, big tight end. Move the chains for me.
30 mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
It's about 50-50 on if he's going to catch that thing or not. He caught that one and he made the first down. I like it. Sorry I ever doubted you, Evan. Sorry I ever doubted you.
He's got his man.
Oh, I thought he was going to
Wrestling
weave in and
down
out of
just
there.
short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
All right, we're rolling a little bit better this game. It's more like it.
Second and short.
It's more like the team we've seen all season. We're in the middle of the field right here, wide open. Honestly, I think I'll just go with a crosser.
Physical and maybe even shade the
Nah, we'll
side
keep him on the
of the wide
slant.
receiver having a lot of success.
See what these guys, how they play it.
On second down, he'll
Yeah,
let
see,
it
he
fly.
dropped right into that zone.
He's got his man.
Had to take the underneath.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Every good quarterback is
We'll
first
try and get a little,
game
get north a little
manager.
touch here.
In Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only
There we go.
they're playmakers.
Let's go no huddle on him
it's
again.
what they used to ask him to
They
do.
didn't go the
I
best
think
guy
they're
earlier.
very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to
Oh, you
keep
got a
your
lane right
defense
there. Get
fresh.
that first down. That's all
If
we
you
want.
can't score points now,
Go ahead and go no
if
huddle
you can't
again.
get first
Smash
downs and don't
play.
get any touchdowns,
Thinking
you're
Hester
not
on the
gonna be
scene is what I'm hoping. We'll see.
They'll throw it on
Nope.
first down.
Not there. Flag down.
Gonna
Just
try to
slide.
get it himself.
Because there's a penalty
And he
anyways.
gets down
No
on the
point in getting him
slide.
hit.
That's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the
Save
field.
that wear and tear, ladies and gentlemen. Save that wear and tear. As much as you can.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
All
Line
right.
gets
Oh, we got
set,
Isaac
first
going
down.
deep this time. I like that.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust.
I like the speedster going deep.
He'll
Push him
take a
out to the
shot.
left. Touchdown.
Reels it in the end zone.
Easy money. Easy money for Mr. Isaac. Let's go a little option. A little
First
option
down
on
here
him.
for the offense. On the option. The
Pitch out to Hester. Got the speed. Yes,
Still
sir.
running at the 40.
Ooh, I thought he was going to get tackled
He's
from
run
behind,
out of
but
bounds,
he's
but a
just
big
fast
play
enough.
on that one,
Just
and it'll
fast
be a
enough.
first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback
No,
play
tight
and
end's wide
spread the
open.
ball out, it's
Well, he
still
called
a
it again.
physical
He
principle
about
that doesn't
fell.
make you
He
stop
called
the
it
run
and
if
about
you can't
tripped.
stop it.
Oh, he called it. He's called 2 in a row, though. I'd give his
I
props.
tell you, I
I'd
love
give
the
his
play
props
call
for
on
that.
first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion and the shortest throw on the field. For the
More
quarterback
catches
is
than he had
finding
all
your
season in
biggest
this game.
target, and that's the tight end. Nice
I don't know
job.
if literally or not, but it feels like it.
They get him on the ground.
I want to go
after
no
he
huddle,
gets
but we
up
got
and
2-minute
moved
warning.
the sticks.
That's something I'm
We've reached the
utilizing a
2-minute
lot
warning, and they will
in the
try to
WU
build
Dynasty
on what
series
has
when we started up
already
on
been a
26
dominant
is
first-half
I'm going
performance.
up tempo
Now
all
inside
game,
the
just like
20,
Rich
first and
Rod would,
10 from the
unless you got the
18.
2-score lead in the 4th. Then that's when he takes the gas off.
Got some room entered to the goal line. And he'll
We got the gas on right now on LSU. We're trying to finish 12-0. We'll let our foot off in the second half if we need to. But right now, it's pedal to the metal, baby.
the Tide
We're taking a
offense
deep shot
rolls
right
onto
now,
the
matter of
field.
fact.
This has
Go
been
ahead
an
and
impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing
end it for
better
him.
than to tack another one on before the break.
Dylan North.
He tosses one high and deep
Go up
down
and
the
grab it,
left
young man.
side.
Oh, let's go, Dylan.
Couldn't quite nudge it
That's
in.
why
Not
he's
sure
the
you
number
could
one
get much
receiver in the
closer,
portal
but
when we
it'll
brought
be
him in.
first and goal.
We didn't feed him all
Play
year,
call
but we
here by the
saved him for the
offensive
late season when he
coordinator. You
became
can
an
sniff it. You can
absolute
smell it in
weapon.
the air. Blood in the water. Now we're taking a shot. You've got
Tall,
the athletes to go execute.
fast,
Just dial it up.
Could burn you. Can go up and
This
get it like
offense
that.
has been a
That's what we needed.
juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their
Like
total
35-3
just before
right here.
halftime.
Patino.
And he'll finish the-
This is how we should have handled Florida State.
A first down for the offense.
We score here.
They
We
keep
send
it
him
on the
in.
ground to open the third. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Go back to Isaac.
They can really be
Ball
aggressive
back in
after
the
that last
speedster's
play at
hands.
2nd and 3.
Ball game. I agree, Native Dragon. Hey, what up here in 5-Day County? Good to see you, bro. I knew they was going to call a penalty. I just felt it in my damn soul.
Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times
That's
an
all right.
offensive holding penalty
It's all
will
good.
stall a drive. We'll see if the
You ain't
offense
tripping.
can overcome it. Empty backfield, 5 wide
It's
receivers
fine.
on 2nd and 12.
We're going to be all right. Watch Patino right here. Take off on this draw play. Never mind.
Trying to
Flag.
make magic with his feet. A solid
No point
pickup
getting him
on
hit.
the
Another
scramble
penalty.
and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's
Now,
about.
y'all just don't want us to close this game out. Y'all don't want it to be 42-3.
They say you could call holding
They
on
don't
every
want it to
play.
happen.
Well,
But
they
it's
did
gonna
on that
happen.
one. Offense gets set
It's
for
gonna
2nd
happen.
down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat.
Is that
He'll get
3
down
in
to
a
avoid
row?
the hit, but he might not be able to avoid
Now
this
we just got to take
penalty
nothing but
flag.
deep shots because it's 2nd and 30. 2nd and 28. Close enough.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Okay. Let's try something else then. Shall we? We shall.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's He's looking to throw.
Oh,
They're
man.
trying to get to it.
Luckily, he had extender. He broke
Defense
one.
has the
Couldn't get off the
opponent
other
backed
one,
up in
though.
their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the
Hey, guess
quarterback.
what?
You see the
We're
athleticism
going
and
to
the
line up
speed they
heavy
have
set.
up front as they're
We're
able
going
to
to try and
dodge
play
that
action
sack.
deep shot. Fuck
This
it.
defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Oh!
And
He
it
about
goes
went up
through
and
his
grabbed that.
hands.
Oh, my God. If he'd have lost, I'd have been screaming. I'd have woke my wife up. She came in here, beat my ass. Y'all have seen it on camera. It would have been a whole crazy scenario because we just seen an awesome play. Then y'all have seen that shit. I want one more touchdown because I still don't feel confident right now yet. It's only, what, 3 scores? I guess technically 4, but.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, 3 and out last time,
I'm not even
David.
sure
They'd like
that
to be
we're gonna be
more
12 and
productive
0.
this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the
There we
field
go.
really,
Move the
really
chains.
quickly. They
Now
need to
let's
put
go.
something together here.
Use a little
Yeah, they
turbo
had bad
tempo
execution
on.
on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They'll throw it
Oh,
on
he's
first
loose.
down. Gets it out quickly.
Oh, my gosh. I about
He's got
split
it
him.
to the 49-yard line, and they'll move
Oh,
the
if I'd
chain.
made that cut a second faster.
Great job by the QB. Finally running
And if he
back,
didn't have
get
that
him the
wear and tear
football
that he
where
has,
can
that
do some
would have
damage
helped as
after the
well.
catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Pressure coming.
Oh,
Takes a
no.
shot as he
No,
lets
no,
it go.
no, no.
And the DB
I don't even know how he got it
right
that
with him
deep.
to knock
With
it
how
away.
he threw it while
Nice
he's
job
getting
in
hit.
coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Florida State Dynasty in
To the
26.
ground
I
with the
dig that. I dig that 3 or 5 days.
At the 40, there he goes. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Crimson
Oh, man.
Tide comes to the line
North
with a
might
first
be
and 10.
6 right here. Look how they're playing it. Nobody. If he gets by him, touchdown.
He's looking to throw it. He wants
Didn't
to
get
go
a good
deep.
release.
And
I mean,
incomplete on the
one-on-one
deep
though, I'm
ball.
going to take that shot with Dylan
And
Moore.
I don't know what
Especially how
happened.
he's played
He
late
didn't
in the
look open
season
as
here.
it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it. Or
Got
nobody
Isaac
could
on the
catch it.
dig.
Pre-snap motion
Hester
quarterback
on the
trying
out.
to get a read. Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
Bad pass. Oh, no, we put it right exactly where it had to be. I pulled it back when I saw it was going to be a bad pass, and just enough to where it, slowed him down to where he sat there. Ooh, that is very, very close to being a pick.
Patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
On the option. That's what
Honestly, I
you
didn't want to
expect
hand it to
from a
Hester.
senior.
That was the read
Give
there
him
was to hand it to
the
Hester.
extra yards. Great
It was the
tackle
proper
there.
read, but he's got so
He
much wear
decided
and
to
tear.
keep it
I
on
was
that one, and listen, if you had his
keep it and cut back through the hole he's going
almost
through.
every time they
Aw,
run these
come on,
types of
man.
option plays, but
Now,
he's
y'all
just
hit a
gonna have
block
to do
on
a
him,
good
and I'm
job
in the
of
end zone.
understanding when to hand it off,
You see
when
that?
to
No,
pitch
they
it,
didn't block no
and try
damn
to
body.
keep this
Came out
defense
there,
on their
just
heels and
ran.
read his
They just
keys.
ran
He's
around.
got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right
Just
decisions
ran
moving
around,
forward.
pulling, not blocking no one. What do we run here is the question. And I ain't got the answer for it. Let's go with an oldie but a
This
goodie.
will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion
Oh, get
here.
there. Yes, good ball. Good ball,
Touchdown,
Patino.
And
That's it. That seals it. That should seal us up 12-0. Should seal us up 12-0. Beautiful.
so hope stays
Undefeated
alive. The
regular
undefeated
season
season
in
lives
year
on
7
as they
for
inch
Coach
closer to
JC.
that 12-0
Final.
goal and what they hope will be a
Final
berth in the
year
college
in
football
25.
playoff.
12-0.
I'm just so
Tide rolls
impressed with
on.
the mindset of this football team each and every week. They're poised, they're focused, they have a good game plan,
Stats.
they know who they are, and
See
they
some
know how to
statties.
execute. It's as if they're not even
416
thinking about the college
on
football
offense.
playoff.
They put up
They're
good
just trying
offensive
to be
numbers
the
too.
best version of
339.
themselves
Most
each
that
and
through
every
the air.
week.
And it
160
sounds
rushing,
cliche, it
256
sounds
passing.
simple, but know who you are, do it well. Don't
Better
beat
game for
yourself. All
Patino.
those things are the things that coaches are going to say, but you can tell this team's
Hester,
done a great job up to
122,
this
2
point.
tutties,
I got a
9
feeling
carries.
they're going to finish really strong. And I got a
North
feeling this
79,
college
Isaac
football playoffs are
82.
right around the corner.
Not the best game for
That's going
Haven.
to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack,
There's
our
somebody.
entire
Ferreira got
broadcast
another
team,
pick.
I'm Reese
He had one
Davis.
last
This
game.
has been
We have to check the
another
pick stats.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
See, we'll advance it up to the conference title. We'll go ahead and advance to the conference title. GG's. Appreciate that. Native Dragon, thank you. see where we sit regular season stats, too, before we wrap up the stream. Patino, Conference Player of the Week. Very nice. Oh, wow. We got Arkansas. That's going to be a showdown. Yeah. I got to wait and play that one on the next stream because we got to play that full game. But we got the regular season in, which was my main goal for tonight, because now, over the weekend, all we have to do is get the conference title in and the college football playoffs in, and we'll be done with the Coach JC Dynasty series just in time before College Football 26 comes out. So got the goal completed. That's the main thing. We got games 10 and 11 and 12 done. Now we're just going to advance, check some regular season stats and all that. All right. So let's see. Heisman finalists. Truong's in there. Patino's in there. Hester dropped out, surprisingly. But, look, Arkansas's quarterback's in there as well. Savoy. So I'll be facing him. It's going to be a battle with Arkansas in the conference title. I mean, the good thing is, regardless if we win or lose that conference title game after going 12-0, we're going to be in the playoffs. But I want to get that conference title, too. I want to lock it up as well. So, Player of the Year, that's crazy. Truong might win Player of the Year, might win the Heisman, a guy I recruited in, and UCF's having a hell of a year. Patino and Hester in there, though, as finalists. Of course, I'm up for Head Coach of the Year. We're looking to get our 100th win. We got to win a conference title and win a playoff game, and we can get 100 wins in our 7 years and less than 10 losses. That's what I'm talking about. Best quarterback, Patino's up. Best defensive player, we got Reeves on there in the count. Look, both of our ends. You love to see it. Both those guys putting up crazy numbers. We'll check the stats in a minute, since they don't show them here, which they'll show them on 26 at least. We know that. Got Goings, Ferreira, and York. It was our whole entire defensive backfield was up here at one point. But 3 of our guys are in the top 4. That's nice. You love to see that. Best running back, Hester, the true freshman. Looked like he's going to take it home. Best receiver. Surprised we don't have nobody in the running there. Lombardi Award. It's Reeves. It's LeCount. And it's a guy at UCF. I don't think I recruited him. I think that's after me. He was. I don't remember him. How are we not up for Johnny Unitas Golden Arm, but we're up for best quarterback? Make it make sense. Reeves and LeCount, of course, both up for best defensive end, as they should be. Broyles Award, we got both our OC and DC up there. Nobody on best linebacker. But I'll tell you what we do have. The best return man in the country. Jaron Hester, true freshman running back. 5 return touchdowns, 2 punts, and 3 kicks this year. So, lastly, before we wrap up, let's do a final stat update. So, Patino just short of 3,000. He'll, of course, go over that in the conference title game. So, be over a 3,000-yard passing year for him. 22 TDs, 11 picks. 2-to-1 ratio. Could have been a little bit better, but we'll take it. And he also ran for 668 and 13 touchdowns. So, pretty impressive there. You can see why he's in the Heisman race. Hester, not quite at 1,000, but like I said, he'll get it in the conference title game. So, he's going to be over 1,000 yards rushing. Patino will be probably over 700, so 3,000 passing, 700 rushing. And Cashman, he took a back seat this year after he was the starter last year, finished second in the Heisman race behind Patino. But we brought in the speedy Hester. We let him start. And Cashman, even though taking a back seat, still right at 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. Receiving, Isaac with 817 and 6 touchdowns. Haywood, 751 and 2 touchdowns. But this is what's impressive is North, because he had like 100-some yards heading into the final, 4 or 5 games of the season. And then I was like, man, we really got to use him more. He was the number 1 transfer receiver, and we started targeting him more in the final 3 or 4 games. And did it pay off or what? Look at that. 616 yards on only 19 receptions. He's averaging 32 yards a catch. 6 touchdowns. Ends up tied for the lead on the team. And like I said, a lot of that coming in the final 4 games. The 6'4" guy. We need to use him more often. Glad we finally did. He has that 50-50 ability. Him, Isaac, and Haywood were the main threats at receiver. Hester ended up with 246, coming out of the backfield. A couple touchdowns for Albrecht. 3 touchdowns for Fritz. Touchdown for Chosen. Touchdown for Cashman. Defense is what I want to take a look at, though, because I wanted to see how close it ended up being. So pretty close. 10.5 sacks for LeCount, 7 for Reeves, so nearly 18 sacks just between the 2 of those guys. Reeves got him on TFLs, though. 20 TFLs for Reeves, 11 for LeCount. So 31 TFLs and nearly 18 sacks between the 2 of those guys. That's crazy. Goings, who's up there for best defensive back, has 11 TFLs, 4.5 sacks, and 2 picks. 6 pass deflections. Pretty nice. Pretty nice there as well. We got anybody else with a lot of TFLs? Alofa has 9, the linebacker. Interceptions. Ferreira finished with 3. York with 2. Goings with 2. Rashid with 1. Cummins with 1. Byron with 1. So we only had, 10 total? It's not a lot. Last year we had, I think, over 20. So not our best year of forced turnovers. We did do more of it late in the season, though, which was a big plus. And then, like I said, my guy, Hester, 3 kick return touchdowns, 2 punt return touchdowns. And how about Haywood? He was in for one of them right before the end of the half on one of those. It ended up being a close game, and he ran one back final play of the half. But that's where we sit, and let's see where we are team stats in the regular season. And then we'll call it a stream, and I'll be back to play the conference championship tomorrow at some point. That's the plan. So we lead the nation in total offense. Look who's number 2, my old squad, UCF. We lead the nation in total offense. We're not too far behind in pass offense. Being over 3,000 is good for us. Lead the nation in rushing offense. Number 3 in points per game. Number 1 in rush TDs. Number 1 in first downs. So the streak continues every regular season here through all 7 years of the Coach JC Dynasty Series. What's last year at Bama, our offense was even more dominant. Chalk some of that up, the come down this year to the slider set being put on this year. But still yet, even with the slider set, our streak remains. Lead the nation in rushing, lead the nation in rush touchdowns, lead the nation in first downs. Did all 3 of those things every single year of the Coach JC Dynasty Series. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I like that accomplishment. And, going to be the number 1 total offense as well this year. That's nice. You love to see it. Defensively, not as much up there with sacks as we were last year. Last year we were way up there in sacks and way up there in interceptions. This year, not so much. Yeah, we were around the 20s last year. Defense underperformed this year, but like I said, credit some of that to the slider set probably. But nonetheless, found ways to get it done. So as we get ready to head in the conference title game on the next stream, the last thing I'll do before I wrap up here, just give you guys a little recap rundown. Of course, we played UCF, first game of the season, snuck it out with a walk-off field goal. I had to play both my former teams, which I began as the offensive coordinator at Jack State as a 1-star school there. Then went as the head coach of UCF before I came to Bama. So I had to play both them. UCF, we beat them 45-42 on a walk-off field goal. Their only loss of the season. Got a chance to rematch with them in the college football playoffs. I really hope it happens. Then we did dominate Jack State, probably one of our only dominant wins of the season until we got to these last few games we just played. Because then we played Notre Dame, who was number 10 at the time when we played them. It's a 43-33 win, so it looks like, oh, yeah, we probably had a good game. We were down 26-0 up until, I think, midpoint of the second quarter, late second quarter, and then outscored them 43-7 from then on out. But, yeah, we were down 26-0, had to come back in that one. Had to come from behind against Texas, last-second heroics. They, I believe, were number 10 in that game as well. They're number 9 now, won at 21-20. Ole Miss was ranked top 15, I think, or no, I think they were unranked, but they were 5-0 when we played them. That's what it was with Ole Miss. And this one, I think, was this the overtime game, or was that Texas? I think Texas A&M was the overtime game, but Ole Miss we had to win at the end as well. Texas A&M was the overtime game where we scored a touchdown last second to force OT, got all the way to the OT portion where you're just going back and forth, 2-point conversions, ended up winning 53-51. They're 7-5 now, but they were number 5 in the country when we played that one. And then when we played Oklahoma, they were number 2 in the country, came from behind, got the late win there. And then, of course, played Missouri on the last stream, and then the ones you just saw here, games 10, 11, and 12, Vandy, Florida State, LSU, and then we're going to play Arkansas in the conference title on the next stream. But there it is, guys. Got it accomplished. Used a little caveat there, cheated a little bit, but they were the worst teams on my schedule, so I think it's okay that we only played offense against those. Plus, want to get it done. I'm a completionist. Got to get this in before 26 rolls around and we start up our WVU Dynasty. But appreciate you guys that chatted live here. Appreciate you. Native Dragon says, good play. Hornets fan says, good job, JC. Enjoying the videos and looking forward to the College Football 26 ones. Can't wait to provide them for you guys. Be on the lookout for those. And the one way you can guarantee that you'll get them is by hitting that subscribe button. So if you're a fan and you haven't yet, be sure you do that. Get these right into your feed. Get that WVU Dynasty series as a play as Rich Rod when College Football 26 comes out, plus our Road to Glory series we'll have coming, and a ton of fun gameplay content. If you're someone that can't get enough of that and you want mini schemes, you want playbook tips, you want behind the scenes extra college football video game content, you can become a channel member. Hit the join button down below or in the YouTube channel homepage. Appreciate that. Those channel members, you guys help keep the mic recording and the camera rolling. And if you watched all the way through, just hit me up with one last favor then and hit that thumbs up button before you head out. And you can do that whether you watch live or on a playback. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. That being said, that'll wrap this one up. Appreciate you guys tuning into this one, and I will catch you guys on the next one.